Welcome! Greetings, everyone. It is GleeCon, and I am back, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Happy to be here. On our last episode, we read a little bit of the Dark Factions, the Dungeons and Dragons sourcebook material, the last one in that marathon journey that of Greek proportions here. We read about the second Dragonflight, the Bronze Dragonflight, I believe. We read Black and Bronze, and Blue is skipped because it was covered in another book. So, not a very long one, not a lot of nugs, and not all of them have that, but that's okay. If you want to find out what those little tiny nugs were, check out that last episode. We've also been playing through World of Warcraft Classic. On the last one, we did our second installment of our 3 characters that are traipsing around the elite quest in Redbridge, and we actually got carried, unfortunately. So while I did it with the Paladin, and I did it offline with my character that I've been playing through with a Gnome Warlock, those were both really fun. The carry was not quite as fun, and then Maleficent there, we'll do it again, but hers will be off camera too, and she'll just be doing the wrap-up for everyone on camera together. So unfortunately, not as exciting as the other ones, but also that's just sometimes how Classic works. But if you want to check out what a carry looks like, that's what that carry through those elite quests look like. But stay a while and listen for this juicy little ep as we take Talanji, our rogue, and we bring her through. I think she's finally going to start Ashenvale. I wanted to start Ashenvale for some... Oh, because I'm in... why the heck am I in Terran Mill? That's because that's where the rogue quests ended up with her, but that's not actually where she is going to be questing. So we're going to go ahead and port her back to the Crossroads. And she's really, for real and for true, she's going to start going into Ashenvale this time. And this is going to be cool. We haven't had any characters that we've actually on camera quested in Ashenvale yet. I don't think Yorn, Skyseer, I don't think any of them take us to Ashenvale. So there might be like a couple of these that send us up there, but we'll do those with Varrock. We're actually just going to take the old hike up to the top. I think we did one of the other breadcrumbs with some of our other characters off camera. Here we go. So we got a little bit of a walk now as we bring the old girl up to the north. And what's been going on with me, you say? So wait, first of all, do I have Venom now? I do. Now, oh, I already have it right there. I need to make some poisons. I need Dust of Decay. Maybe actually, where can I get those at? I'm gonna just do an about face right away. Maybe you can find some Dust of Decay. Let's look that up online. Why not? And see if we should even waste our time. So, WoW Classic Dust of Decay. Let's see if we can buy some in the Barrens. Otherwise, we're just going to play without poison. But I'm really eager to find that. I'm just scanning to see if I see the Barrens. Yes, I do. It does look like it is double that. Oh, Hula Muhi. Voila, Muhi. Okay, so this person does sell it. Yay! We can actually purchase some. It's a little bit to the south. Hula Ahui or something like that. We also need some vials, so Talanji's going to have to start carrying poison-making devices. I don't think I need this Fizul's whistle anymore. I think I can destroy that. I also don't think I need this flare gun. I absolutely need to keep my banana. That was a... That was a special banana. I had to really hunt for that bad boy. It looked like old Hula Alamahuma or whatever is sort of kind of to the south of the road. Like maybe up here somewhere. There's Man Crick. Yeah, I mean, reading. I wonder if that was not WoW Classic. I don't know. Or maybe it's like kind of over here by the fight. I would imagine maybe it's that. Oh, it looks like it was a troll. There he is. Hula Mahi. Hula Hula.
What you want?
Okay, cool. So he has the empty vials. Let's go ahead and buy a 20 stack of this. And I have my thieves tools and dust of decay. So we're gonna, can I buy a 20 stack of that? Of course I can. Say yes, please. Okay, so when we actually get in, I wonder if I can make the 20 stack of poison, and will it let me have a stack of 20? If not, I will. If so, that's cool. We'll make it up. We'll condense it, and look, my poison making is coming up. If I can keep a 20 stack, that would be cool. Especially since I'd probably have to do both weapons with it. It'll last 30 minutes. Yeah, cool. So it looks like we're gonna get to do a 20 stack. Excellent. Well, as we brew and make a run, let's just talk about life. Let's check in for a minute. What has been going on with me? Well, I am back to working, back at the office full time. The summer of working from home and not changing out of my PJs until noon is over. I'm back in the office, grinding the, not exactly 9 to 5. My hours are a little different than that. Grinding the 9 to 5 like a peasant. So maybe one of these days I'll win that Powerball or whatever. Get myself a nice multi-million-dollar prize. I think if I were to do that, you know, if I were to just hit it big and win, like, you know, I think anything north of 5 million would change me. I think that would change me inside. You know, that's a fun fantasy for everyone to have. I think if I hit that 5 mil threshold, that would give me enough to partition out my money and invest in some low risk things where my interests could probably supplement my lifestyle, and then taking off a lot of my overhead by just paying that off in cash, paying off the house, paying off the cars. I think I could afford to drop down to little to no work, maybe just freelance, maybe write that novel that's been percolating in my head since I was probably in middle school. But yeah, so back to grinding out a lot of work. And I had said last week I feel like a flake because I said, oh, now that I'm back in the office, I'm just gonna make myself a system where I don't miss any days. And it worked pretty good up until like Friday, and then there was an office kind of party after work, and it wasn't anything crazy. I just sort of made an appearance. I brought my wife, and we didn't even stay that long there. I didn't have any drinks or anything like that. It was just so I got saluted with respect. Sorry, Quahote, I should have saluted you back. I went a little bit slow on the salute there. But it just kind of threw off my vibe for the day. And then I like got home later than normal, and then I took like a super long nap, and then all of a sudden it was like evening time. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna hang out with my lady. And then I was like, okay, well, I missed one day. You know, it's bound to happen from time to time, even though it's not a good look that it already happened in the first week. And then yesterday on Sunday, I kind of was just doing things around the house, having family time. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go make a video. But I had thought that I was doing Maleficent's video. I did this with Nessingwaries also. So I was like, oh, well, I can kind of do the stuff off camera in my own free time. And then I'll just make a quick episode. And then I realized when I logged on, I was like, oh, I'm on Talanji, so that's a minimum of an hour. And I do have to, you know, I'm sequestering myself back in the recording room now. So doesn't seem like a lot, but, you know, when you have a family, kids and everything, to be able to tell my wife, I'm going to essentially check out of all family responsibilities and interactions and, be an hour and a half or so or more just alone back there where you can't even come and ask me a question. I try to avoid that ask. I try to make it, you know, I try to do it I didn't save it for a good time, basically. I was like, oh, well, that's not happening. Do it tomorrow. And now is a good time. So I will try and be better, but, you know, obviously, while I'm good at some things, don't always plan my time. That's really what it is. I'm not trying to be a flake. I think I sometimes just bite off more than I can chew, and sometimes I look ahead. It happens a little bit at work too, where I obligate myself to a lot of different things, and then I realize it's just not realistically possible without completely burning myself out. But I mean, it's nice being back in the office. I joke when I say, you know, like a peasant, obviously. Everyone is in different situations, and, you know, I'm blessed to be able to work and in a job that I don't hate, and to, you know, pay my bills and live comfortably without stress. You know, I definitely didn't have all that growing up. All right, let's hear this voiceover add-on for Kadrak.
I recently deployed a few scouts into Ashenvale, and I need a runner to take them their orders and bring me back a report of what they have observed. Your first stop should be the Zorumgar outpost, along the coast to the west, at the Zorum Strand, to locate the first runner. You also need to stop at Splintertree Post to the north and along the road to the east near Ajara. You will find a scout and an outrider there. Give them each a report, and from them, get an update on their findings.
Okay, so this is called the Warsong Reports, and he is essentially giving us a trio of breadcrumbs. We open the reports here, and they are going to require us to go over here near Ajara. I don't know that we actually have to go there. He wants us to go over to the Zorum Strand where there are some quests, and then he wants us to go here, which I believe is Splintertree Post. So he's really sending us to the three areas where the Horde is, you know, has a presence. And we're not going to necessarily run into that order, but let's open up the bundle of reports and read them. We get three. Oh, there's nothing to read. We just open it up. We get three Warsong reports. All right, so we're about to head off. Doesn't look like there's actually any immediate other quests sitting right here, but there will be some on the way. So just in case we find some enemies that we want to slice and dice. No, I need to apply my poisons. So let's go ahead, and I can't make the thistle tea. I'll still keep it on there, but all right. So let's apply it to my weapons. Instant poi poi. It looks like I need to put it on both. Yeah, a little bit different than how it works in retail. And I'm not going to complain. I kind of, just like there's something for leveling weapon skills, there's something kind of cool. Provides you a little pleasure with the concept that you're getting better at lockpicking. You're getting better at poison making. Although it does make you feel like a rogue should be like just straight up alchemy. That should be an essential class requirement for rogues. So I guess it feels a little redundant when it comes to that. But I do like how they try to cram all these different things. Look at that, level 27 hiding over there. Probably a little bit tougher than we want to bite off and fight right now. So try to stay away from that side of the road. But it looks like we have a quest here called Torax Assault, and we're just going to kind of take it as we see it, since this is old Talanji's first attempt in Ashenvale. And we do have, oh, you know what? We do have, I think we did start Ashenvale from this side with our alliance, so not our true first attempt in Ashenvale. This is our first Horde toe dipping into Ashenvale. Look, we have some Splintertree Raiders. That's cool. And we have Torak. Let's see what he says.
Hey, adventurer, come here.
Hey.
My raiders and I are about to attack the Silverwing outpost to the west. Our target is its leader, Duriel Moonfire. Scouts report the outpost is defended heavily with sentinels and warriors. The battle will be glorious. Do you want to share in the glory, adventurer, and aid us?
Mm-hmm.
If so, then when it's over, you can report our success to my superior, Ertog Ragatusk in Splintertree.
Ragatusk.
What do you say? Are you with us?
Ragatusk? Come on, bot. Be better.
Victory!
Alright, so it looks like I'm going to join in this squad. Ooh, they're hustling. He says, everyone ready? Okay, let's move out. I really thought they were going to read that text too, but maybe just the orange. I'm not sure. Oh, there's this guy that I always see him. Named My Bike Left Me. Prepare yourself. Silverwing is just around the bend. I just love that name. My Bike Left Me. Very, very clever. Alright, so we are fighting these people. I don't know that I'm like necessarily in charge of like being good.
I need to get closer.
Cool. No, don't make me. Okay, so yep, just keep on. Now that I'm fighting with these other people, I can actually go backstab style, which is a pretty, you know, that's really what you're supposed to do as a rogue. Okay, I'm gonna, for the Horde. They are yelling. They are fully, they're just really going after these Silverwing Sentinels. And as you can see, they're really, ooh, I got a shirt. I think that's actually like part of, I just got a page to the Shutter operating manual. We'll kind of look at that in a minute, but I really think that that is, oh, Torek is not, his posse keeps resetting, but Torek is a bit of an eager beaver. All right, we're taking Silverwing. That's kind of cool, actually. It's pretty cool quest. All right, so let's go ahead and fight and slice and dice and backstab going on. Love it. Awesome.
Thunder.
Fantastic, guys. Oh, they are ready. I think we got that off.
It is too
Okay. So again, we'll get that slice and dice going. Probably should have eviscerated, but save it for dice. I think at some point you get good at making the combo points so that. Oh, we do have one more sentinel. And then the post is ours. Yeah, this is not. I thought it was level 24, but it with the whole posse. What is that person doing? Oh, this is why we got. Why we have some more. I see. Okay. Go ahead and. Oh! Rude, bro. Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and had to pop a, probably shouldn't have took out. Oh, they're going after me. But we did take the stronger one out first. Oh, they're gone. We failed. Oh. He must have died. Torek must have died. So now I've got to go redo it. That is a bummer. It's a bummer, bro. Alright, so I don't know why he failed. Felt like we were doing pretty solid, but I don't have any. I get maybe I could have like hit a bandage on him, or maybe I should have been trying to. I don't know, using the stun more. I don't know. So now we've got to abandon this quest because old Torek died, and maybe wait for him to respawn. Yeah, he's supposed to spawn in this vicinity. So I guess we'll take a peek and see what the people say about Torek's assault. Maybe this is just kind of why it's a level 24. It's a little harder to keep him alive. What do the comments say? A lot easier if you clear out the path before you start the quest, and he runs and not have to fight his way in. Healers can heal the NPCs and let them fight. Keep Torek alive or you fail the mission. If he's still up, don't release, and then you get the credit. Um, boss. Yeah. So I get the boss. The boss will spawn for me. That part we didn't have a problem with. Yeah. So I didn't have any issue. So yeah, I guess we'll just. I mean, I didn't have a problem with him. With me having to clear out the post or anything. It was a matter of he died. So maybe this time instead we will. I think about what we want to do. That wasn't very helpful. It was just people basically complaining. Doing the first few, then running in and killing off to avoid damage to Torek. Alright, so I guess. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I liked it as well in the beginning. I just think because it was so easy in the beginning, I kind of took it for granted, but I guess I should kind of aggro myself, maybe pull the aggro first. Maybe even do a little sapping, if possible. Alright, but unfortunately now, I don't know how long he's going to take to respawn. And I don't want to, like, to me, there's no point to clearing out the mobs. It's not going to make it considerably easier or not easier. There you go. It says it's possible to heal him with damages, with bandages. I mean, which is what I thought actually. I was just thinking, you know, maybe I'll throw a wool bandage on that bad boy. But we gotta have him respawn. Gork Stefani. Kind of funny. Like an orc Gwen Stefani, I suppose. There we go.
Hey,
all right, Torek,
adventurer, come here. My raiders and I are about to attack the Silverwing outpost to the west. Our target is its leader, Duriel Moonfire.
I didn't know that dude was
Scouts
right
report
there,
the outpost is defended heavily with sentinels and warriors. The battle will be glorious. Do you want to share in the glory, adventurer, and aid us? If so, then when it's over, you can report our success to my superior, Ertog Ragatusk in Splintertree. What do you say? Are you with us?
I wasn't trying to be like a jerk and like gank the quest or whatever. Wonder if Gork and Mork were from the same planet. Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, we got another page. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Yeah, like his okay, so his life is fine. It's not him. I like how this little hunter or whatever is coming from behind. There you go. Alright, so now that we have this dude kind of helping out, yeah. Yeah, see, once they're in combat, though,
Strength and honor.
so I don't know if I'm gonna get credit or not, because that dude tagged her. We'll see. Oh, it counted. Excellent.
Blood and thunder.
Alright, so we took it. I don't know. He says, Silverwing is ours. Go report that the outpost is taken. Will remain here. Alright, so I'll get out of here. I don't know what to do about that guy. He didn't really communicate. I'm glad that him tagging the quest didn't screw me up. And because it just has to die in his presence while he's alive, it would seem. So now you know. Even though another person came and tagged the mob, we still got the credit. Whereas before, when we killed the mob, but he died, it did not count. So there's that. Alright, we also have the lost pages. Let's take a peek at these first of all. We want to bind pages 1 to 4 into chapter 1 of the Shredder operating manual. We have 1 and 3. So that's a whole other thing. This is also a level 30 quest that we're coming up on called The Lost Pages by Gerda Ragaskar. Not Rage Scar. It's Ragaskar. You heard it first from voiceover. It is Ragaskar. I've been saying it wrong.
I just picked up this shredder from Ratchet, and I was on my way back to the Warsong Lumber Camp, where I am supposed to be on duty. I was given a manual on how to operate the shredder, but on the trip back, a huge gust of wind blew it from my hands.
Hate it when that happens.
Pages went everywhere, and all I was left with was the cover. The pages could be just about anywhere by now, I suppose, but I don't know how to use the shredder without them. Will you find them for me?
Find the 12 missing pages of the Shredder, put them together to form chapters 1, 2, and 3, and then return the pages to Gerda Rage Scar, and then they will give us some crap.
Go with honor.
Yes! So we need chapters 1, 2, and 3. And this seems like just something we will complete without trying. We will just fight and do all the things that we need to do. It doesn't really seem that, yeah, like there's no point here. Am I supposed to pick anything else up from her? Put them together, and then, yeah, so then I guess we bring up the 3 chapters back to her, and then she'll put it into a book. Alright, so what do we got here now that we are at Splintertree Post? Finally have something on the map. We're kind of on the outskirts. Well, there's the Warsong Scout update. Keep an eye out, troll. The elves are often hiding in the shadows. We must always be watching. We have worked very hard to claim this land, and the elves are looking for a chance to take it from us. I assume you have my next orders from Cadrak. I do.
Cadrak know of the success we've had here holding off the Night Elves. Our plans are going well.
Okay.
Farewell.
I will do that for you. It says it's repeatable. You could just continue to feed them, but you want the Scout, Runner, and Outrider, so if you fed that all to her, you'd probably fail your quest. Alright, we have Kurabin.
How you doing,
The Ashenvale Outrunners, so we're going to do a little bit of reading. We received reports that Ashenvale Outrunners left Silverwing Outpost not long ago, and now sneak near our territories in the forest. We don't want them gathering intelligence on our defenses. Sneak to the forest south of our post here, and east of the Alliance Outpost of Silverwing. Find and slay the Outrunners, and then return to me.
Spirits be with you.
I will do that for you, my friend. That looks like a promising quest, but let's explore the little... Actually, let's make this our little hearth area, too. Loch Okar.
We are in short supply of a few items at the Warsong Lumber Camp. Pixel at Splintertree Post has our shipment of saw blades. It'll take a trip to Booty Bay to pick up a crate of axes from Wharf Master Losgill. Our shipment of oil and rope will be more difficult.
The rope was pilfered by the Thistlefur and Foul-Wheeled Furbogs, and the Satyrs intercepted the delivery of the oil and are now using it for detestable rituals in Nightrun, Saturnar, and Zavian. Can you help me?
He went through reverse puberty in the course of reading that to us. Also, I'm going to go ahead and keep my own pronunciations. I don't believe the bot. I don't think it's Zavian, but sure. This one will give us... Oh, I forgot I'm a rogue, actually, before when I was... Ooh, look at this. We're going to get some blue. Heck yeah. So we need Warsong Saw Blades, Logging Rope, Warsong Oil, and the Axe Shipment. So, Pixel has our Saw Blades. Booty Bay will give us the axes. Oil and rope are more difficult. We need Furbolgs for the rope, and we need oil from the satyrs. So on the map you can see, here's the rope. There's also rope there. There's the oil. Homeboy in here will have one of them, and that's more oil we could actually get right there. Closer. And then we'll have to go to Booty Bay for the final step, but it'll be worth it because we're going to get a blue item. Oh, that person's name's Proper Lee. On retail, my Fury Warrior, I have a Maghar Orc Fury Warrior, and her name is Proper Lee. So for a second, I thought I saw Happy Gorkmore. That's actually... Ain't no hollerback Gork. There you go, looking for group chat. That's what we like to see. Just nice, wholesome, clever fun, not political rants. Urtog Ragatusk.
So Torek's attack was successful. Well done, adventurer. Night elves are decent foes. A little skinny, but strong and fierce. I'm sure the battle was something to see. And I hope you gained a scar or two.
I think night elves are dope. I don't want anything to do with either of those. I'll pick the staff. It probably sells for more. I could probably get an add-on, but I don't care to. That would help maximize the gold like retail does, where you can tell what's going to sell for more, but I don't care. I'm not willing to... It's not worth an add-on to me for an extra couple silver here and there. Obviously, I don't even maximize my bags, so I'm fine leaving money on the table. My donation to, you know, the WoW Classic economy system. I'm just helping slow down capitalism, man. What else we got here? Alright, so I like Ashenvale, by the way. I don't like the aesthetic necessarily so much, but it's fun. It's more fun in Classic. I don't like questing in it as much in the Cataclysm version. Not as fun to me, but I do like Warcraft Classic Ashenvale. I think it's one of the cooler zones. Alright, so let's see, any more Ragatusks we can talk to? No, Sinani Thunderheart.
Do you hear the call of the hunt, adventurer? You must listen closely, but the call comes from deep within you. It comes from deep within all of us.
Okay. This is that war crier.
Welcome to the new frontier.
Ago.
Ashenvale is a land of opportunity, one where a young adventurer like yourself is able to find boundless chances to prove their mettle. Look around the outpost here, and be sure to travel out to the Zoram Strand, as the Horde has another outpost there as well. Your presence here tells me that you've come to learn more about the hunt. Listen close, and I will gladly share with you what you need to know.
Okay. Teach me.
Well then. There are 3 legendary creatures that make up the Ashenvale hunt. You may seek them and test yourself against their cunning and might. In the process, you will hopefully learn something about yourself. The creatures are the bear Ursangus, the nightsaber cat Shadumbra, and the hippogriff Sharptalon. The creatures of the Ashenvale hunt are powerful, and you may find that you'll need aid in bringing them down.
Okay.
If you should best them, bring me proof of your deed.
I will.
Farewell.
I absolutely will.
Hunt, adventurer.
So we're just going to be
from deep within you.
Looking.
It comes from deep within all of us. This bear wanders a path close to where the Talondeep path lies, due west of Mistral Lake and the Alliance outpost of Silverwind Refuge. While he is the easiest of the 3 creatures you will face on the Ashenvale hunt, he should not be trifled with. His presence is a constant threat to travelers who sojourn between Ashenvale and the Stonetalon Mountains.
Okay, so we need to keep an eye out for Ursangus.
Winds be at your back. Do you hear the call of the hunt, adventurer?
Okay, what do you...
You must listen closely, but the
lightsaber-
call comes from deep within you. It comes from deep within all of us.
Uh-huh.
This lightsaber is rumored to be docile in the presence of night elves and their allies, which makes her an even more worthy opponent. Shadumbra's hunting path takes her from the Rainwood Retreat to our west, ultimately to lands due west of there. Her fur is the color of pitch, and her speed is not to be underestimated.
Okay.
We shall meet again. Do you hear the call
Got it.
of the hunt, adventurer? You must listen closely, but the call comes from the mightiest of all the beasts that make up the Ashenvale hunt. Sharptalon is let to wander freely
Sharptalon.
by
I
the
think you can still
self-proclaimed
fight
guardians
Sharptalon.
of this land, the Night Elves. Sharptalon patrols for prey to the
Sharptalon,
south of
come
here,
on.
taking delight in rending the unsuspecting and unaware traveler limb from limb. To bring down such a beast would be the mightiest of hauls, adventurer. I wish you luck in the hunt for this creature.
I know for a fact you can still get a drop quest from Sharptalon in retail. I don't know about the other two. Now we have a flight path. Here's Pixel, which...
Well, this forest can be confusing. Be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Well, I want those Warsong Saw Blades. Oh, you need a deadly blunderbuss. Direct from Ratchet, the Warsong Saw Blades. Yep, I have them right here. What sort of payment do you have for me? You can't just take them, you know. My time isn't cheap. What I really need is a good gun to carry with me on my travels. Girls gotta protect yourself, you know. There's a gun I really like that I'm sure an engineer would have no trouble making. So if you bring me a deadly blunderbuss, I'll give you the saw blade shipment. Do we have a deal? Okay.
Real.
Can I make one of those already? I can, and I would need these items. So I'm gonna have to basically when next time I go to like any kind of capital, I'm gonna need to go to an auction house and some of this stuff I probably already actually have. I probably just need to get the medium leather. So let me turn my war on. So I have to make a deadly blunderbuss for her. Alright.
Yeah, what do you want?
Give me this question.
Hey up! I've been traveling through Ashenvale, heading towards Ratchet, and decided to make a stop here at Splintertree. I'm always looking for an opportunity, and it seems that satyr horns are in high demand in Ratchet these days. After asking around here, it seems that the satyrs in Nightrun, Satyr-Nar, and Xavian all have the
She
type
said
of
it right.
horns I am looking for. I'm no match for those satyrs, but you look like you might be. Tell you what, you collect the horns for me, and I'll make it worth your time.
For 20 silver.
But
Okay, Pixel, I will do that. I was hoping you'd just let me buy that, but apparently no. It's a little more complicated than that. They're really making you work for it on this quest. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to Innkeeper
If we are
Kalis.
to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Yes, ma'am.
May your blades never dull.
Alright, so she gives me... I mean, this is my home now. I live here now. I don't know who Vera Nightshade is, perhaps. There will be some things that we do with her later. Alright, what else do we have? What is this place? It is Har Allen. There's some benches you can sit on. And, oh, as we continue... Oh, we have a heavy armor merchant who can also repair our good. Yeah, 30 silver for that. Snapvine watermelon. Oh, gonna have to take the watermelon. It's a better than my... It's a better than my banana. Sorry, banana. Alright, Mastock Ryle Hiss.
If you want to know about the comings and goings of caravans and merchants here in Splintertree Post, then I am fortunately the orc you are looking for. Unfortunately for you, though, I don't like people. If you want something, make it quick.
Will do, buddy boy.
If you want to be useful, then why don't you do something about the situation near Talondeep Path?
Okay.
The transports between Ashenvale and Stonetalon are at a
Stonetalon.
standstill because of the lake coming alive and attacking anything that gets close, which means anyone on the path. What'd be even more useful than just putting the hammer down on the water elementals there is someone scouting the gazebo on Mistral Lake, the one that has a solid view of the Alliance
We've been there.
outpost
Oh, wait, no.
You up for being useful?
Yeah, that's the place we went with the shaman on Kala Water. So we have to kill the 12 befouled water elementals and scout the gazebo and then come on back to him. Because it's 18 silver. Alright. Not for Nothing. I'm ready. All right, so back in here, it doesn't look like we have a quest back in here, but typically there's like I think there's a warlock or something. In retail, you definitely have quests back there. There's also like a war going on right here. So okay. All right, so what are we gonna do first? Let's take out the Ashenvale Outrunners right here to the south, and then there's also Sharp Talon patrols to the south. Holy goodness! I guess we're gonna check out and see how strong. He's a level 30. So even if we found him, we wouldn't be able to hang on him. So we're not gonna mess with him, but we'll fight the Outrunners. My Venom's gonna wear off soon. What is he? He's just a level 30, so he's not like that's not doable. At level 23, I'm gonna need to level up at least 2-3 times before I can probably take on Sharp Talon. Unless I just happen to be, you know, in the vicinity and some people are like, hey, you want to take him down, man? Ooh. Hi, you jerk.
I need to get closer.
Oh man.
Out of range.
Okay. Why can't I hit her?
I do not have enough energy.
Why am I having such a hard time? What the heck? Oh, I mean, maybe it's that disease? My time between attacks, great. That's my favorite thing, is reducing my time between attacks. I'm so happy about that. Ridiculous.
Not enough energy.
Alright, so I got hit with this rotting slime. Movement speed reduced and time between attacks reduced. Let's just eat that watermelon I'm sitting on while I kill some time. But that was one of the 9 Outrunners that I needed to kill, so that's cool. I have 30 seconds or so on my poison. Oh, I hear them. Dang it. Alright. So, I don't know. They're hitting me with, I see. They hit you with a debuff. Oh, crap. That is, bad luck right there. I was not, planning on fighting Sharp Talon. That potion that I have is also garbage. I'm dead. Oh, I freaking barely lived. Are you kidding me? Sharp Talon's level 31. Fantastic. Alright, well let's just, I guess, bandage up. I did not expect Sharp Talon. I'm glad I lived. Fingers crossed. Gotta be better. Let's put some poison back on the old daggers. Man, but if Sharp Talon's gonna play that game, I will kite him over to these guards. But not when I'm in the middle of fighting an Outrunner there. I'll throw a dagger or something. Look at all these jerks. There's Sharp Talon. Alright, should we try it? Should I try to throw a dagger? Oh, now I'm running. I didn't want the Outrunner to come get me. Nope.
I need to get closer.
No, this guy's a jerk. Let me fight this guy first.
I am out of range.
I know. I know, you're out of range. Get back to full energy. Then I will go come from behind here. Little backstab. Ow.
I cannot do that yet. Their ability is not ready yet.
I really don't like all the traps they lay on me there. I think I could probably kite. I think I could probably kite Sharp Talon. I'd want to be a little bit more. I don't know where it went off to. There he is. I think that's a bit of a long kite now that he's over there. Okay, so we have this open. I hear him. So you can play that game. I need that stealth, like stealth detection. I don't know, I guess we're gonna have a contest to see whose stealth detection. There you go. Let's see, we'll have a contest and see whose stealth detection's better. Oh, I forgot I should have done pickpocketing first. None's too shabby. I mean, considering that it's higher level than me, it's not that bad. Alright, we've done 3. Little sharp talon pat back across my way. See, the problem is, without me waiting to hear, won't know for sure. Oh. Just keep that ear out. I want to say it's fair one. I want to say that it is hunters that have that. Oh, that means I think we're getting closer. Just gotta kinda. There we go. Don't wanna.
It is too far.
Man. I was trying to. I was rushing. Come on. Come on, girl. You know where to fight that spider.
I am out of range.
Why? You annoying piece of garbage. So annoying. I'm stuck here between trying to kite her and fight her or get in range. Ah, she reset. Dagnabbit. Alright. Well, they're not dropped back in stealth yet. Just bad luck. I'm just not high enough level to where I can even play that game. Dang it.
I did not do that.
Okay. This is a little bit of a better start. I was able to pickpocket. Even though I wasn't able to. Should have given it to Slice and Dice. Alright, we got 4 out of 9. This isn't that bad of a quest. It's just that my level's a little low for old Ashenvale. Probably should have did a little bit more in the crossroads. So, if you're wanting to be safe, you should probably push it to around 25. I don't know where... Old Sharp Talon. Gotten off to. Hear one. Are you? There you are. See you. No. And they knock you down with like a little melee kick. Super annoying. Thanks for dodging my moves. I really Alright, we got 5 down. Not too bad actually if you look at my life, like it's pretty solid. As long as we don't have to fight more than one at a time, we'll be okay. Just kill 5? Yeah, 4 more. I don't always like to creep around this low, but there's a pretty good amount of mobs around here, and I just don't want to have to do exciting tricks just to survive like a fight with 2 mobs. But yeah, if we can get to a level up spot, that'd be nice. That would give me an excuse to go back to Orgrimmar, and then I can at least get a couple of these pieces for the Warsong supplies. Let's say Forsaken Intruder. These are a little different. Oh, that's Sharp Tongue. I don't know who they are, but that's cool. Alright, so there's a Forsaken little mini camp there. Says that the Outriders can come even this deep in here. I hear one. This is where you kind of get your eyes peeled. And that Forsaken would be fighting them for sure. They're close, I hear them. Yeah. Oh, it's the sound of the Forsaken also. They're dropping into stealth. So it's just stealth everywhere. That's annoying. It actually, oh my gosh. It actually really takes away the one Q that you have. Works when they do that kick and run. It's annoying. Alright. 6 down. See, these guys, these mobs are lower level. So it's weird how you can kind of go over in this area and it actually gets easier. Weird how they have the map set up. It's kind of annoying. Stone Talon does that. I mean, certain just Hillsbrad's kind of the same way where there's just a giant level disparity between certain parts of the map and you just walk on the wrong side of the road and all of a sudden you're getting ganged up on. Or they're like green on the other side. Alright. 3 more guys. I hear them. I wish I could have that Hunter Flare move. Really, if you don't want them sneaking right up on you, you just have to be so there. So purposeful. I want. Gotta really be smart. And they kick and run. They really take away your ability. I mean, they don't really take it away, but they make kiting them a lot more annoying. Yeah, because then they basically like reset the kite when they do that. But then they will come and they'll bite on it. It's not like you can't kite. It's just. And right now we don't have a purpose to fight those rotting slimes. Alright, we need 2 more. Forgot that we also have Vanish. Need to remember that. That's such a key rogue move. And like I main a rogue and I just don't use it. On this, I use Vanish all the time. On it's just kind of like retraining like a whole different set of muscle memory, even though you're playing the same class, basically. Well, the same class, definitely. The same spec? I don't know. I guess. I mean, I am, because I've spent most of my points in Assassination. So, 2 more. There's one right there. Just not even stealth. They must have just spawned in. Got a small pocket watch. There we go. This was successful. Even though they're level 24. Yeah, you like that? Oh, it missed. Alright, we need 1 more. Here, I will, for the sake of speed, stay out of stealth for a little bit. Back to the Forsaken camp. Spider. Now, I don't know if that was a Forsaken or an elf, but I don't care. Probably the Forsaken. As you would imagine that they're just there, ready to. That could go either way. There's Sharp Talon again. So good to know that that guy's a level 31. That's gotta be an elf. Actually, kind of want to sap it.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, that didn't go the way I anticipated. I was thinking I would just go take out the
I cannot do that.
slime, but then the slime just kind of wandered off, so there's no need, really. Alright, so we have done it. We have our... We have those. I don't really need to mess with Sharp Talon. I'm not going to mess with Sharp Talon because it's a level 3. See, that's not what I wanted. Let's kind of hop through the woods here and go turn in at least the Ashenvale Outrunners, and then see what we can do. I don't think that we'll run over to the Befouled Water Elementals yet. Oh, oopsie. I also wish I had Crimson Vial. You know what would be cool? If... Let's take... yeah. Let's just see if we can get him to follow us. Probably not that far. Yeah, he won't go. I wonder if this guy will even... No, not that one wouldn't. Yeah, I think... Oh, jerks. They will. Hit me with the stinging, whatever that's called. Scorpion sting. There you go. It ran off. Alright, let's talk to Karabin.
Who you be?
It looks like our chatbot can't do troll. Very good, Talonji. Your hunting skills are impressive. I can't either, no judgment. Loss of those outrunners helps blind the Alliance, and when they lack intelligence, they are less likely to launch attacks.
Later.
Cool, bro. Alright, so what do we got here? We're about 5 minutes under where I like to be. But we probably should do the Stone Talon standstill. Kind of go in this area next. Ursangus's Paw. That's probably something we can also do in the same time period. Really, it says, look, we should go over to this place. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Why don't we go get our updates? How about that? We can go get our Warsong Outrider update. And then at least that. We can at least go take care of that. Because I don't know if I want to walk us all the way over there, but it does look like there's an update over there. And he says this is where we should go first. And if you look at the quests, 22, 24, 23, 24, 19, that is actually the easier place to quest. So questing on this half of the zone seems to be what we should do. It's a shame that we can't fly over there. We're gonna have to hike and make a journey. So maybe we will do that at the very least. Just tinker and putter around. And this is giving us the Warsong reports, which is our lowest quest. So she does have a Hearthstone. Oh, it will be. It'll be ready in an hour and a minute and 35. That's how you can tell that we are about. This is where we should be wrapping on our video, because when that Hearthstone wraps, we should pretty much be able to wrap. So we probably won't do it all. What we'll do is we'll go find this Outrunner, and then we'll head back into Splintertree. And then next time maybe we will just take our journey over there and move the questing to the Zoram Strand, because I think it'll be a little bit less difficult. I think it'll be a little more never appropriate. And tomorrow, on tomorrow's episode, we will... Yeah, so it'll be a while before we come back to her, but that's okay. We will come back and do all this again when we play Burning Crusade Classic. We'll try it differently, and I think that we will be pleasantly, maybe not surprised, but we'll be pleased at least with a true lore master completionist approach. You wouldn't do it with all these different characters. That kind of defeats the purpose of lore master. You would do it all on one, or in our case, 2 characters, because we'll do it with Horde and Alliance, which is how I did it back in the day. I have done lore master in the old. The way that it worked in the old style is it was just based on a tally number of quests per area, and then it was up to you to find those quests. When retail hit, at some point, I don't remember if it was Cataclysm. It might have been not. It might have not been until to Mists of Pandaria, because there was some major changes to the achievement system in Mists of Pandaria. Can't remember when the change happened, but at some point they changed it over to where how retail is now. When you enter a zone, it's broken down into chapters, which I actually love. I like that a lot. I just like it more. I feel like I'm a lore person, so breaking down the each zone into its own sort of story of lore, instead of these sometimes almost they just feel unrelated quests, and you kind of have to piece together the lore on your own, which is, I mean, I don't hate it. Obviously, I like playing this game too. I've been playing this way more than I've been playing retail lately, but I think it's nice. I just like that. I like the organization. I like the structure of the lore master chapters. There's our Outrider, and we will get the Outrider report from her. Then yeah, we actually could waste a Hearthstone because it'll be 2 weeks, because of 9 characters. So 9 plus that's 18, and I'm only making one a day. So it'll be 2.5 weeks before we even come back to her.
Friend.
Much danger. This is the Warsong Outrider update. Lies along this path to Lungi. You do best to remember this while traveling in these lands. The threat to the Alliance is quite near. We are faced by enemies on all fronts. The Satyr are a formidable and prevalent force in eastern Ashenvale. I've also discovered that the Naga have taken over a large area of the land of Vajara. It's good to see that we are still bolstering our numbers. Be ready for what lies ahead to Lungi.
Take my update to Kadrak, swiftly adventurer. Be safe.
Will do, chica. Actually, you know what? Let's cross the bridge since we're right here. And we will open up the flight path in Ajara just for S's and G's. Why not? The more people we do it with, the better. Actually, we've got to do that with... Oh, it's right there. Do it. A little bit. Might be dicey. We'll go up there, and then we'll hearth, and that will be... I don't know. Let's see. That's a level 45. So we've got to be very careful about how we walk and make our way in this land, because these things are literally double our level. I don't know where the road... I hope the road just takes us up there. Maybe between some vanishings and some runnings, potentially live. Stay on the road. Yeah, see, look, it's so high that it is a question mark to us. I think the only reason why the other one showed as level 45 is because it was neutral. White. And hope that a stray mob doesn't come across the path. Really need this. I mean, we don't actually really need it. Who needs it are the Alliance characters. They need it. Okay, so high-level ghosts. Clearly, this is a level 45 zone. I don't really know much about Azura in Classic. I feel like it's one of those places that I don't remember questing a lot out here in the days of Classic. And maybe like in Burning Crusade or even further Wrath of the Lich King times, maybe they stripped away a lot of the quests out here. Maybe there was never a lot. I don't think in my actual old school bro days of playing Classic, I never came to... I just don't remember doing a lot of Azura. Of course, in retail, I've done it a lot. Okay. So here's where we have a decision. Should we try to make a sprint? These are all horses. I mean, not horses. Jeez, silly boy. These are all neutrals. That is a Naga. Decidedly not neutral. Okay. It's just stags, I can make it. Okay. I'm just seeing stags. They're all cool. Just a little baby anyway. I'm just a little baby. You don't want anything to do with me, little me. Okay, we're to the point where it's on our mini map and it's not. Yeah, baby, Valor Mock is here. Got this dude, food and drink seller. What up, man? Here, you can have that pocket watch. Literally all. There's our flight path, that's all we really want. Weaponsmith or repair? Oh, that's about what I made off the pocket watch, so. Pretty much a break-even quest series there. Maybe I got a little bit of cloth. Sweet. Alright, we did it. Cool. I'm jumpy, and even this wyvern's curling its tail freaked me out. Alright, well, you know what that means, everyone. We have another episode in the pipe. 5 by 5. I might not be good about saluting my passers-by of PCs out there in the world, but I will offer a salute to all of you. We have another episode in the pipe 5 by 5. That's twice. You get 2 of them this time. And I look forward to seeing everybody next time on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. See ya.